I'm letting you in on a secret. We're going behind the scenes of how we get our poinsettias to finish and look beautiful and picture perfect for Christmas sales. We've got less than 2 weeks before these things are out the door, so let me show you what it takes to finish this off. Now I know these are showing some color, but they are not fully colored up yet. You can still see a lot of green and a lot of transitional leaves on a lot of these plants, so they will be more colorful over the next couple of weeks. But in here we've got our big dogs. These are our 12-inch pot size plants, and so they're good sized poinsettias, and we had to space them this week in order to give them enough room to grow and branch out. And when we moved them to new tables, we actually tied them up with some twine to keep them from falling apart or moving too much. And so there was a little bit of labor there to get that beautiful shape that you see here. One of the things we do is we continue to feed all throughout this process. So we're using a water-soluble fertilizer that we put in through our irrigation system back here. And this is going to help these plants to finish strong and continue to be vigorous throughout the last couple of weeks that they're still in our greenhouse. And here's our greenhouse that has our 6.5-inch pot sizes in here. You can see these plants nice and healthy. They have reached their final size that we want for selling, and now it's just going to be all about color from here on out. We also monitor for pests right now. So if you see these yellow sticky cards, we're looking for fungus gnats, white flies. You can see a few fungus gnats on there, but not too bad right now. And the other thing we do is as we walk by, we'll run our hands over these plants to make sure that they are not getting white flies or aphids or anything else on them that could go into people's homes when they buy these plants. Wow, look at these yellows. Those are looking awesome. We've got the pure whites starting to show a bunch of color as well. So we go through here now and make sure that everything is getting water, because the last thing you want to do is let these plants get too dry right now, because when poinsettias get dry, first they wilt and then they start losing their leaves in a hurry. So you'll end up with a plant that looks really sparse and sad, and that would not be something that we could sell. And this week, aside from doing the spacing on the larger varieties, we've also had to do a careful inventory, because as larger orders start to roll in, we got to make sure that we don't run out of any certain size or color that people have already ordered. Now, every year we change up our product mix. We do grow about 30 different unique varieties of poinsettia. And one of the things we have to do is observe and take notes of how well they're growing. These here are undersized and they are not coloring up quickly. This is Christmas Beauty Marble. And so this is one that we're going to be keeping a close eye on to see, why is this not coloring up? Is it going to make it on time? Is it going to get to the size we want? And what may be going on with these plants as compared to the others that are farther along. This variety here is Tapestry. It's got a variegated leaf, still gets the nice red blooms, or floral bracts are what these are called. And you can see that it's actually starting the blooming process too in the middle of that stem. Good uniform size plant. That's going to be a really, really handsome plant once it finishes out. All in all, though, I think we're doing a great job. Everything is coming along nicely, and I think we're going to have yet another year of some beautiful poinsettias.